Hey guys, Carlos Romero here, and welcome back to another episode of Road Traveling. And we're setting out on US 30 West. Oh, and there's a... never mind. Anyways, we're now setting out on US 30 West on the Saturday afternoon. Anyways, enjoy the ride. Guys, we'll also see the Belmont Shopping Center. But and PennDOT has done a good job of completing it. It's on its way to completion. It's on its way to completion. Construction of the Belmont Shopping Center began in September 2016. And right now, in October 2017, it is on its completion. Many stores have been relocated to the new shopping center that is coming up. Anyways, here's the PA 23 exit. PA 283, Harrisburg. That's two exits. See, PA 283 is lacking the Interstate 283 designation. Because Interstate 283 starts at exit 1A, just after the toll plaza for exit 247. And PennDOT, I don't wanna criticize them meanly, but Interstate 83 is lacking its route all the way to Lancaster. They should have extended it all the way to Lancaster. If they extended it to Lancaster, then everything would have gone fine. But that never happened. So I guess we're stuck with the PA 283 designation for now. And here's PA 272 North, Oregon Pike, 501 to 222 South, Linus Pike and Fruitville Pike. West 283, Harrisburg, 30 West York. And on to the left is the Belmont Shopping Center. A lot got done quickly. Where are we going?
There in front of you. There. On the bench.
Yeah. Alright. You thought we were going to take PA 283. Well, we're actually staying on US 30 West. When you pass by Fruitville Pike, there's the crossings at Conestoga Creek construction. Ugh, that was crazy.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
This is it.
Oh my god. I don't know what just happened there. That do not get Harrisburg Pike. taking the Harrisburg Pike exit. Instead, we're going to take PA 741 exit. We're going to take that exit. Oh, and they removed the Park City sign bridge that was there. That was the Park City sign. Millersville, Rowerstown. And that leads to the Millersville University. Except for 41. Millersville, Rowerstown. And there's the exit. PA 741, Millersville, Rowerstown. And we're taking the exit for this. Millersville, Rowerstown to the left, East Petersburg to the right. Wheatland, take that way also. Guys, I know we barely used the PA 741 off-ramp to US 30 off-ramp to PA 741, but this one is an exception. Yeah, this one was an exception. Anyways, this is all for now. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in the next episode coming up soon. See you all in the next video.